Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans? And where the heck are the Albans? We are in Volo, Illinois, and we are at a place that is, well, it's half antique mall, half auto museum. And now I'm going to admit that I left my second battery at home, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do both. So we're going to start in the auto museum, and if we have enough battery, we'll check out the antique mall, okay? But let's go on in and check out the Volo Auto Museum, shall we?
Okay.
It's big. So I want to give you an idea of the size of this place. There's an antique mall on this side, and there's all these buildings over here, all antique mall. Over here, this is part of the antique mall over here, another building on the other side of that, another building over here, and this is all part of the auto museum. So, and then there's buildings even behind that. So we're gonna see what we can see here. I'm hearing a helicopter somewhere. But it's kind of a cloudy day. So, but
we haven't had sunshine in over a week.
Yeah, no sunshine in a week, just all clouds. There's the helicopter. See it? Get to the chopper. Yeah. One of my favorite things here at this auto museum is they have cars from the movies, and they also have a 1966 Batmobile. Yes, it is awesome. But from the Michael Keaton Batman movie, sitting right outside, they have the bat signal. This is the bat signal from the movie. Look at that. Da-da-da! Becky, your favorite car is here.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Gone in 60 seconds. Eleanor. Yes. Look at this Mold-A-Rama Disneyland Toy Factory. It is goofy. Check out the Batmobile. From the 1966 television series, here is the Bat motorcycle and Robin's sidecar. How cool is that? Look at these vintage. You drop a quarter in, you can ride the Batmobiles. And this is from the 1989 Batmobile, the year that Becky and I started dating. Holy moly. This is one of Elvis Presley's guitars, autographed by him, and it has a certificate of authenticity. But check this out over here behind me, this big old clown. And yes, that is Pee Wee Herman's bike right there. That is the Spider bike. This is one of Buddy Holly's guitars. Signed by Buddy Holly. And unfortunately, that fateful crash. Becky and I and the girls were actually there before we were vlogging. We visited the crash site. They have a music machine over there. You can buy tokens and you can put them in there. Man, look at all this. These are awesome. Look at this thing. This is an Auburn. My dad used to have an Auburn, except his wasn't the fishtail. His had the big trunk with the rumble seat in it. And he wishes every day he had it back. Man, what beautiful cars. The Duesenberg.
I mean, people threw rocks at them.
Man, it's all lavender color too. Look at this.
In less than a decade, Duesenberg had shaken.
These are all doozies, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Look at that.
Car ever. Since that time, car makers
That's a
have
bar.
worked hard to match the quality of the.
This is a 1933 Duesenberg. Look at the hood ornament on this thing. That is awesome. I was mistaken. This isn't an Auburn. This would be a Duesenberg as well. It looks a lot like the Auburn, though.
1929 Duesenberg, number 9.
The very first automobile, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Steam powered. It's an 1885 Carl Benz. Isn't that amazing? Look at these old outboard motors. Like 1949, 48, 47, 1925. Look at that. But these are all outboard motors for boats from back in the day. This one has a little pedal power. That's right. You'd mount that on your boat. You'd had a seat. You'd push the pedals and it would propel you through the water. Genius.
Evan Rude.
Evan Rude. Did you touch that, Becky? Do not touch.
Touch that one.
Look at this little bitty boat. Look at that. But you can get that little Alecto Cub 5 miles an hour. This is pretty darn cool. I like these little motors.
Evan Rude too.
Yeah. Look at that. The Mighty Might. All right, so there are 5 buildings total. We were in building number 1, or no.
Might have been
We were in the main building. Now we're gonna go to showroom number 1. They've got a crime and punishment museum here, train and bus tours, Disney Courtyard. They got a Jeffrey the Giraffe over there from Toys R Us. And they got a carousel going there, Disney stuff over there, closed during the winter. This is a military museum over here. But yeah, so we're gonna check out all these buildings. This is the shop. They're actually working on a car right now. 68 Camaro up there on the rack. And here's a map of the place. So we are here. So we're gonna go through building 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go down here, and they said there's building number 5 is also a part of the museum, the car museum. So here we go into the first building. Ooh, look at that. Shelby Daytona. Look at the Cobra. Wow. Becky's dad used to own an actual Cobra. And it was actually the engine block was signed by Shelby. Wasn't it, Beck?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the picture.
Okay. Becky's looking for the picture when it comes up. We'll show you. And remember, no one can hear you scream in space. So if I talk kind of loud, I'm trying to talk over the music ahead. If there's a very popular movie out right now called Ford versus Ferrari, this is it, baby. This is the 1966 Ford GTO. This is the actual car. Not from the movie, but this is the real one that they raced. Don't touch cars. Now, just letting you know, I probably will have to put a little music over this, but every single car that you're going to see here today is for sale. So just keep that in mind. You can buy any one of these cars in here. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. Oh, man. So, now, I did not have a convertible, but Becky, you remember this car when we first started dating.
Oh, yours didn't have the bucket seats. It had the bench.
Yeah, I had the full bench in there, but I did have a Chevy Malibu. Is this the Malibu, or is this the? Oh, this is the Chevelle. The Chevelle. I had a 1972 Chevy Malibu. Loved that car. Now, as Becky knows, one of my dreams is to own a vintage car one day. And something like this would not be bad at all. I wouldn't mind a 57 Chevy Bel Air, sorry. Let's see how much they want for this one. $60,000. I might have to settle on one with a little more rust. Becky?
Yeah.
I just want to be big. It's the Zoltar machine from the movie Big. Okay, we are now in the, scared Becky a little bit, we are in a war zone. We are now going through World War II. Military jeeps and the machine guns. Oh my gosh, the ravages of war. This is the Korean War here. Look, it's MASH. Are these props from MASH? I believe so, because there is Hawkeye's Hawaiian shirt, and there it sits right there. That is the Hawaiian shirt that Hawkeye wore.
How much longer was the show? The Korean
It was
War?
based on the Korean War. I believe it lasted something like 11 years longer than the actual Korean War, something like that. Yeah, so these are all props and things from MASH. Wow, look at that.
Walks up to the
Tanks.
shake their hand. Look into the eye.
I'm gonna walk this way. And here is the War on Terror. They have all sorts of different exhibits, military nurses, and these are different kind of uniforms that they would wear. There's the Japanese over here, and the Nazis over here. More World War II over here. This would be Italy, Mussolini. This is more Germany, more German outfits. This is European right here. This is the German. Look at that, BMW, an R75 motorcycle. This is the Vietnam War, uniforms from the Vietnam War. This is the Great Britain, and Australia, and Canada. And what do we got here? There's the Korean War.
3 years.
What's that? More from the Vietnam War on this side. More Vietnam. Over here. Wow, look at that. That is one wicked gun right there. Okay. Now this way we can go to World War I. That way we can go to Afghanistan. We can exit out and see more vehicles. Going back in time. Look at this. Look at this tank. Holy smokes. It's pretty cool. You can see inside of it. Okay, we're going back into the European with World War II here. There's another big tank. let's get back to
That is my least,
nicer things. Yeah.
That's my least favorite showroom.
Look at this Cobra. This thing is gorgeous. Almost $70,000 though. Wow. You just want a pickup truck? Becky goes, why can't I just have a pickup truck? Because do you have $44,000 for this pickup truck?
I don't want necessarily need this one.
Look at all these jukeboxes. Wow, we got some pretty cool cars in here. These are movie cars, folks, some of these. So, and you can actually sit inside a race car here. All right, so this is from Mad Max, right here. What's that? The 1975 Ford Inceptor. Ooh. There she is, yep. There is Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. God, what a beautiful car, huh? That is a 1967 Shelby Mustang GT500. Look at Becky. She's in complete awe right now. She's in love.
Shelby, it's in my blood. I can't help it.
Here's a beautiful car. And this was one of the ones they used in the movie, actually, by the way. And all the movies that are, all the cars that you see here were used in the movies. So this is from the newer Transformer movies. This was Bumblebee. Which was a 1977 Chevy Camaro. So this was the car that he bought. This was Bumblebee. Yeah. And from James Bond, Die Another Day. Look at that. Beautiful. Aston Martin Vanquish, 2001. It's even got the little guns that pop up out of it. Oh, look at that. George Barris created the Mach 5 for the Speed Racer movie.
We met George Barris.
We did meet George Barris before he passed away. Very nice gentleman.
Oh, super nice. And created Eleanor as well.
Yeah, he created Eleanor as well. Of course, Mach 5 and his most famous, the Batmobile. But he had his hand in a lot of, but this was actually a Mach 5 prototype. This was actually originally a Corvette, and then they just redesigned it. Man, that's an awesome. And here is the Land Speeder from Star Wars. Hello, R2. How you doing? Chewie, some Jawas. Oh, teeny! C-3PO and the model of the Millennium Falcon up here, but yeah, here it is. The X-34 Sorsub Land Speeder.
How are you, Andy? 3 or 4 seasons. Love to say
If Becky can't get Eleanor, I know what car Becky would really want. Let's go to that one next. No, some people would think it would be the Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
I wouldn't.
But even a better car for Becky.
Oh, the Woody.
That Woody.
I do love the Woody.
Right there. been all updated. Got a modern.
It's got air conditioning.
It has air conditioning. All right.
Power steering, power disc brakes, chopped roof, remote doors.
And how much does all this comfort cost?
$52,998,000.
I would have thought it was going to be a lot more, actually.
They need two.
We could get two now. 1949 Ford Country. This is the hearse from Terminator 3, actually used, film used. Right there, and there he is with the coffin. For all your car needs, don't forget Manny, Mo, and Jack, the Pep Boys. Here's the Beverly Hillbillies car and the Blues Brothers over here.
And George Barris has included as a blues rodeo.
George Barris' name right there. Dan Aykroyd signed that. Elwood Blues right there. There's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was actually originally a VW bus. This is the motorcycle Nicolas Cage rode in, Ghost Rider. God, couldn't think of it. I had a total mind fart. So, but this was before it would turn into the Hell bike.
I like the Hell bike better.
And here is the Ghostbusters. Wow, look at that. Got a little Slimer up there. Who are you gonna call?
I'm
Ghostbusters. This is the 1959 Cadillac Miller Metro
Meteor.
or Meteor, right? Meteor.
I'm looking forward to the new movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're looking for what?
I'm looking forward to the new movie coming out this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the El Camino.
Beautiful El Camino here.
Dad had one of these too.
Yep. All right, here we go. There is the Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee. A 1969 Dodge Charger. Now they used two different kind of Dodge Chargers in the show. They used a 68 and a 69. But this is signed by pretty much the entire cast.
Well, what the hell do they got going on?
Yeah, that's true. This is Fast 5. Fast and the Furious 5.
I've never seen any of the Fast.
This was a 1963 Corvette Grand Sport. And this from the original Fast and the Furious. Right here. Wow, look at that thing. That thing's got a shine on it, doesn't it? Beautiful. And this one as well. This is from Fast and Furious 7. Furious 7. This was the 2014 Subaru that they dropped out of a plane. What's up?
Look at this ad.
If your husband ever finds out you're not store testing for fresher coffee, he's gonna spank you.
Let's just think about the scenario. Who would come out worse, me or you?
Right? Today, well, at least we don't have cocaine toothache drops
Why
anymore.
not that? I want cocaine toothache drops.
They're happy because they eat lard. Look at that, yeah. Men wouldn't look at me when I was skinny, but I gained 10 pounds.
Is it always illegal to kill a woman?
Look at that, I guess so. Is it always illegal to kill a woman? Not always.
Yes, always.
Oh, okay. Look at that little, like the cigar ad. Blow in her face and she'll follow you anywhere. I like this one. Keep her where she belongs. On the floor, worshiping your shoes. The chef does everything but cook. That's what wives are for.
It's nice to have a girl around the house.
It's nice to have a girl around the house. He's got his hat. What the? Goodness.
For a better start in life, start cola earlier.
Wow. How soon is too soon? Oh, when they're starting to tee, that's when you give them that bottle of Coke. Look at that sweet baby. Gee, Dad, you always get the best of everything, even Marlboro.
Keep up with the house while you keep down your weight.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so these are great. They should bring these back, Becky. What do you think? Becky, this one is about one of the cheapest cars I've seen so far. It's only $23,000. You and I could tool down the road in this sweet Model T bucket tee. That is one sweet ride.
Swing out windshields.
Yeah.